All right then. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Back today, finishing off what we unfortunately didn't finish last time. We are basically gonna go and do the Helm's Deep stuff today because yeah, I didn't get a chance to do it last stream, and I could have probably done it, but it was like a 12-hour stream, and I think it was best for us to not continue. That said, I did only sleep for like 2 hours after that, so yeah, I probably could have just continued streaming, not gonna lie. Would have probably been fine. Oh, I need to sort that out. Awesome. So obviously last time we got ourselves to level 100. Very important. So we just streamed to only 9 hours then. Nah. Today's going to be just a when we complete Helm's Deep, then we're done kind of thing. I think that's the plan. Hey. How are we? Ghost is here. Forced him to be here. Obviously, yeah, we've got our first stage sword and bow. I'm gonna equip those, right? But I'm not gonna imbue them, is the idea. I'm just gonna have max out my DPS, and yeah, we're just gonna max out our DPS, and then, you know, go from there. So let's identify our sword and our bow. Probably not going to have very interesting stuff whatsoever. But yeah, at least the damage increase will be significant. And obviously first stages are just a lovely little thing to see. And then let's go put that one on as well. And I'm going to be real picky. And I'm going to go do this. Yes! I will indeed do that. Thursday, I think, is the day I will do that, because I will actually have time to go on the Legendary server. That is, yeah, when I actually get a chance. Oh, speaking, since you're here, do you remember... I don't think it was in my DMs. It must have been in the Discord. I'm trying to find out where you put the... You put some stuff for your first stage weapons. Do you remember what they were? Just because I am going to be getting, obviously, these first stages. And I'm going to have... It was in screenshots. Ah, cool. Ah, yes, I do see them. Cool, I thought it was just in the regular channel. Yeah, so I want to get a red line set and then a blue line set of weapons. So obviously I just need to do more roving threats. That's fine. Not a huge deal, but obviously something that will need to happen. And then, yeah, I'll have like a... I want like a, you know, blue line is this thing, and then red line is this. But yeah, obviously we've only got one more set of quests to do. We did get everything except... would it be Western Gondor? No. To the King's Aid? I think it's to the King's Aid. That's, the one you sent me is Redline, right? Just to be sure. Right. I need to... It can be used for both lines? Cool. Because I really can't find a concrete, like, blue line thing. Because you look up blue line, I swear people just go, haha, use red. And I'm like, but that's not why I looked it up. I should probably just go Forlor, shouldn't I? Not Forlor, Aldberg. If I go Aldberg, I should probably be able to buy Helm's Deep. But yeah. Today, I finally got around as well. On my way to work. Yeah. Yeah, it's similar to the one that for our champion. I did finally watch a run. What I thought, actually, I got completely bamboozled here. I went to watch a video today that was Remachant, you know, tier 1 run. And I was like, you know what? It's a 40-minute video. And it's streamed. Because then it's like, you know, I see all of it. I don't just see the boss and then not the in-between enemies. Like, I can see everything. I was like, this is perfect. Go do that. And it's just 40 minutes of them dying at the first boss. I'm like, this is not what I wanted to do. I can't find just a, like a walkthrough video almost. That's what I want. That's all I want, alright? That's the crafting hall. Ah, down here is the rep vendors. It's also very difficult to understand what's going on when you're looking on your phone.
You have need of our assistance. These lands are not to be
right, let's
traveled
guide
by.
to Helm's Deep. And then let's just like skip to Helm's Deep, because why not? Kind of useless because we need to go Grimslade, but make my own. But I can't make it if I don't understand it in the first place. But yeah, but I just want to get it done. I understand some of the stuff, like I understand some of the like positioning and you know,
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
some interesting
Do
stuff.
not know if we will survive.
Like
this onslaught.
kill these enemies before they kill you. You know. I have not been to the Lake District, sadly. So I'm not too clued up. But yeah, I need to do like a whole respec thing. I need to probably go on like, what is it? I Love Fried Hogs, I think it is. And find like a blue line trait tree that kind of works. Like I can make one myself, I think, but I just think, you know, if I can have another one to base it off, it's just a lot easier as well. I can go talk to Gambling. Yeah, I wanted to travel more around last year-ish, but obviously, yeah, lockdowns completely threw that out of whack. So, kind of ruined me there. What's the 2 places I wanted to go? There's 2 very, like, random places I want to go in the UK. But it's mostly for a work thing that I want to do. I think it's like Shrewsbury. Was it Shrewsbury? Yeah, Shrewsbury and... where was it? I think it was like north of Shrewsbury. Wigan? Shrewsbury and Wigan. There's like 2 places I want to go. To do some work related stuff. There's a bit of a trek from where I am. But you know, if only we were a hunter IRL, that'd be great. Just teleport, I can look at the ground a little bit and just, you know. Alright, so we gotta do the Westfall stuff. In fact, I should probably get up... yeah, but that's not necessarily why I'm there. It's more for the laser tag part of it. Because there's only a few in the company. And there's, like, relatively close together. And I just want to, like, confer with them and how they do stuff. Because it's not really, like... You know, nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I am afraid of what is happening to
The only thing I know is that they rang me once to fix their stuff because I I basically don't trust because it's like a quite old computer. It's like one of the like a Dell Office computer. It's running like Windows 7 and which obviously isn't too old, but like it's a very old software. So I took the initiative to create a backup because I thought to myself, if for some reason this computer just died one day, there is no way of reinstalling this software. So I took a backup, and then about a month later, one of the other places' computers just spontaneously, like, just stopped working. I was about to say combusted, but it didn't. It just randomly stopped working. So I was good to be paranoid, sort of. I don't like the look of my bow, though. Not a very good-looking bow. C1, C2. What? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, spinal cord injury. Wait, what? Might not have hunted skills, but I can still repair stuff by pressing a few buttons and waiting for a bar to fill up. What, in real life? Yeah. Just yeah. I just press buttons. I'm the sole person who's like constantly trying to find ways of automating my like tiny things at work. I'm like, oh, I've got to do that like multiple times. Like to set up stuff recently, you have to like, there's like 3 windows you have to go through and you just got to press, so you have to like set the names to the player name, like whatever. So you just press auto save, auto next, and then like a tick button, then okay. And I was like, if I can just like press one button, if I just press one button and it just, you know, does what I need it to do, it'd be great. I mean, I did programming. I did software development. I have a qualification in that. Can you join me? I mean, you can come to where I am if you want. I'm not sure if you'll be on the same quest or whatever, because this is in quite a late quest chain.
I count your aid double. Hail, friend.
Oh, that's what I was looking at. Class trait points. Let's go find these quests.
The Westfold burns. Something must.
So a stony welcome. And then to get past that, so I've got to go. Where is that? Grimslade Mead Hall? Okay, so I'm like further ahead than I should be. Okay. So let's remove these quests then and go to Grimslade, which is right down here. And yeah, I need to work out. I will probably do storied tales for the simple fact of epic battles do take a while, but I will probably end up doing epic battles like in my own time for the promotion points. I just think this will probably be the last stream we do on this character for a little while, and then because I've basically now I've hit 100, and the focus for me now is going to be a lot of like getting the legacies and, you know, imbuing and leveling up imbuements and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of just like kind of sitting around stuff. So we'll probably jump onto like another character and on the stream at least. But I'm not sure. Do we have to do epic battles for the trade point? Not sure. Also, I should get my silver gift. 20 virtual experience. Useless. Yeah, I think I said I'll go for 100, but I think I'll go for 100. And then I think someone does Pelagist 6-man occasionally on here. So I might join that eventually to get hopefully platinum eventually in all those. And then I might get lazy and buy myself the rest of the promotion points. Because I think it's like 700 or something, right? Or how much is it for 10? It's 395. Okay. So I basically said if I did like 25 Bjornings, right? I mean, yeah, I would be fine without them. But then as level caps increase and more become available, I would immediately have 2 more than someone that like wouldn't. So I'd immediately be able to like add more. I don't know if they'll actually end up adding more. Or how they'll sort of decide to do all that.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
But yeah. Oh, I remember this area. I'm kind of spoiled because on I'm kind of spoiled because obviously on Reneborn with Valaring, it just gives you them. So I didn't have to do it on him. Get Upshot and Blue Line. But right now, my focus at least is, yeah, Upshot is like quite far down, isn't it? I would really like Rain of Arrows. That's kind of my next big thing. I got Heartseeker. Rain of Arrows is my next sort of hope for the moment. Oh, okay. So have I prerequisite quest now to Grimsley Grimbolt's home? So I have to do a vector. I've got to go to Martin, the Deeping Comb. I really like Wet Rain of Arrows. Kind of sad when I didn't get it. Where do I have to go? Maybe, do I have to go to Martin? Martin's New Thane. And then a Reluctant Young Leader. First Decisions of a New Thane. Egelwind's First Command. Making Ready to Flee. Journey to Helm's Deep. Now to Grimsley Grimbolt's home. Well, I guess we'll see. Pick blue, but put everything into red. Be interesting. I mean, it's 35 to fill a thing, right? Not to fill a thing, but to get to the bottom, right? So you need 70 trait points to go to the bottom. So you can get Upshot whilst being able to move, right? None of that's useful. Quick shot damage, why not? Would it be worth it, however? I do. Because I like being able to move with Rain of Arrows. I just like being able to move in general with skills. I've even like put Heartseeker, because I already had Shot Through the Heart, but I didn't have Heartseeker. Doing Barbed Arrow, then Heartseeker for the extra damage. Oh no. It's kind of cruel. It should just let you play and be like, you know, we'll get you to leave soon. Later. Can I take him out? I mean, yeah. Did it just do it? So what time was that? Because I would have thought it would do it when, like, server time ticks over. Imagine that. It's like, if you can stay logged in, you can have unlimited VIP and your game just crashes. I would have thought it would make more sense to have it, like, tick over to, like, the 3 AM or 8 AM, I guess. What character is this? This is Tarvelard, our Elven Hunter. The first character to be created on Evernight for this account. But what is technically kind of supposed to be my main, but then Randomborn kind of showed up. Oh, I got a polished copper bracelet of the Rider. That's a lot of morale. Do I lose the finesse for the morale? Yeah. We do that on occasion. I haven't really had the time for, like, the... I don't want to do it too much on the nighttime streams. So, I'm focusing more on my days off where I get to, like, have a lot of time. Because otherwise I only get, like, an hour and then I can't get a full run. And then it kind of sucks. If that makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah, that's actually kind of nice. More agility, more vitality. I might go for it. Like, I lose the finesse, but that's actually pretty decent. And I need to, like, have some upgrades. Randomborn is overrated. Randomborn is fun, I just think where he's at in terms of content just means that he's a bit repetitive. Though, from what I was looking at Remochan, I'm probably better off using Randomborn more so than, like, Tarvelard Redline, assuming I, you know, can get him up to 130 soon. Because there's just a bit more you have to do as a ranged character compared to just a, you know, sword-wielding DPS. There's just some extra things you have to worry about, from my understanding. So, I'm so confused. I need to do to the King's Aid till searching for Erkenbrand. Oh no. Why doesn't the game tell me this? Instead of having me to go through like 5 different ways of finding this, just when I'm there, just tell me, hey, you need to do these quests first. You need to have completed this quest first. Because otherwise, I look like a fool. More so than I normally do. Yeah. One thing I should do, you know, we're talking about epic battles. I should do epic battles for gear, right? I even said yesterday's stream, I was like, if I were to get level 95, if I was lucky enough to get 95 today, or in last stream, I would have been able to get the epic battle. I could go to Minas Tirith, and I could get the epic battle gear, right? The 95 stuff.
Upon the road and retreated to Helm's Deep.
But yeah.
News could have reached them to turn them from their path.
What if Fool is taken as a character? Probably is. Character cannot be added. Is Helm's Deep good? It's been a while since I played Helm's Deep. For me, Helm's Deep is just more expensive than it needs to be, but I think that's because of the epic battles. And I can kind of understand them like having created this whole new sort of system and trying to need to justify that. But I think Rohan is more my preferred content, if I'm going to be honest. I think I prefer Rohan over Helm's Deep. Yeah, I'm actually really excited to go Gondor. I was like, I'm 100 now. I can go to Minas Tirith, right? The only area that I do not like between Minas Tirith and Mordor is Henneth Anun. And there is one word that will explain my entire dislike of that region. And what that is the waterfall. It's so loud. It was like the first thing I filtered out in this game. I did get confused though, because so the Path of the Dead is here, right? So Path of the Dead is here. So I could just go to Blackroot Vale. And I could be at Dol Amroth. I can also just go Dol Amroth now if I wanted to. And then Lamedon. And then Central Gondor. And then down here. And then through here. And then up here. And then through here. And then up here. And now we're at Minas Tirith. Or, more specifically, I think we are better off going this way. Eastfold, Beacon Hills. Down this way. Also, we can get a ton of Anorian items if we wanted to. Go all the way around via Anorian to get the other side of the Pass of Dead without going through, because the quest NPC will be wrong. So what if I went across like this way, down to Old Anorian and back down, like that way? Or I could just go Dol Amroth now with the VIP house or the kinship house, and would that achieve the same thing? These horses are really starting to get on my nerves. Just saying. Alright. I thought you meant there'll be like a different person. I guess that's also a fair point. Right, I need to find out what quest. Okay, so I've just got like a bunch of quests. Okay, let's look at this search for Erkenbrand quest chain. And it's like, so I've got these three and then one more, and then after that is Vectus Martin. Okay, so I've not got to do too much. Look northward. Speak with Legolas about what you saw. Count barrels of arrows. Yeah, these horses are frustrating. Can I get up there? I don't know what other people's opinions are, but I don't like the Helm's Dyke epic battle. I'm not a fan of it. Not a huge fan of Helm's Dyke and Glittering Caves. Probably my two least favorite. I feel like no matter what I do, this always gets destroyed. Even if I kill like every enemy. And then the one where you gotta, like, get the archers to fire or something, I can never get working for some reason. But maybe that's just me doing stuff wrong. But yeah, these guys. Don't like them, they're a pain. But I was saying yesterday, I actually wonder though, like how many of these questies I have actually obtained, right? Because I actually don't remember doing this bit specifically. Maybe I just did it without realizing. And, or maybe I just didn't have the other thing. I don't think I've had any of the brothers die on Pelargir. I always die to the, so the final area, there's the, like, minstrel boss guy. I always die to him for some reason. I mean, Reneborn's better now, but Tarvelard at the time was terrible for him. I could never defeat him. Oh, wait, what? Music. Oh, maybe sing? No? I'm cheating. I'm gonna cheat real quick. I did sing. Oh, there we are. I did it. The Lotto YouTube uploaded the Black Game music. Did they? That's peculiar. Oh, nice. That's, yeah, very timely. I saw someone post in the subreddit today to the last Friday Court of the Ring stream. I was like, but why? I was like, it's not today. It didn't have like a, you know, something like a part of it like written about being like, hey, there's something interesting happening on this day. I was confused why it was posted. But it's whatever. Still confuse me. I'm already hating being here. Even though I'm not even in the epic battle. Just something about it, this area. Maybe. Rest in peace, Ithil. Yeah, but also you feel like it would be uploaded like 2 weeks ago or whatever, like 18th of August, like 19th even. Surrender. But if that is the case, it kind of brings, like, I've mentioned it before. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way, but it sometimes feels like the Lartros team is like a week or two behind on their own game. You know? Maybe it's just me being weird. But sometimes, yeah, it's like the Internet Explorer Twitter account. But it does feel like that. Like I've seen when, like, you know, a video happens in the game. It was like you remember the person who you know, the person who did the pies to 130 or whatever, like pies to max. That happened, and then like a week later, it got posted on like their Twitter account, where it was like, but it was posted when it hit, like, I think Massively OP did an article on it or something. But I was like, would you not know that from like just seeing the subreddit? Like, just do it day of, you know? It just seems like
Westfold burns.
I don't know.
Something must be done.
But yeah, we need the Lotro team to upgrade to Edge. I think that's what we need. Right, we need to find Erkenbrand in Westfold. I know what I'm gonna do. We should just start our own community show. Yeah, I feel like it's better with the, like, Cordovan using Reddit kind of thing. I would prefer... Actually, I don't know. Would you... I don't know what would be better. Like, so if Court of the Rings was, like, pre-asked questions, right? On the, like, Reddit. And then answered. Let's say, you know, gave them a week to, like, get the answers. Or if it's better, like, an on-the-day kind of thing. You know? Like, oh, hey, this happened. When are we getting this? And it can be, like, a spur of the moment. Or would it be better to have, like, questions asked beforehand and then, you know, Cordovan can go to, like, a relevant person in the team and ask them that question and get a correct answer. You know? Or that because I think, maybe I misread it. Wasn't it only for the Q&A? Or is it going to be a consistent thing? I actually don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not really able to be around on Fridays for the Court of the Rings stream anymore. Which is sad. It's kind of annoying because we talked about the whole, like... I was thinking of a name for it. Like, imagine if we could be a Cord Condensed. Yeah. But, like, a condensed down version of the hour-long Court of the Rings stream into, like, maybe a 5-minute video. Like a super quick, like, this happened on a nice day, this, you know? But then, let's say that happens Friday, and then I'm, like, working Saturday and Sunday, I, like, have zero time to do it. But we talked about yesterday, like, I am someone that would have use for that my own content. Because I don't get to be there on time. I'm gonna get all the TV screens at work to I'm gonna get all the TV screens at work to play the Lord of the Rings stream on Friday nights. My ultimate plan. Probably I need to make that content. I mean, yeah. I might try and do it this week and just see how it goes. Because I think, you know, it's good to experiment. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But I think like a very quick fire thing, you know, rather than watching an hour stream where, you know, what is Zogcast? In my brain, I thought, like, I did think chord condensed. But, you know, it also kind of just doesn't work in my head the more I say it. There was a couple of things that we mentioned, right? Where I think a lot of people mention, you know, in like, I think there's a lot of people in the original like free-to-play video, first two, I think, videos of the free-to-play where people were literally saying like, I don't even play the game. Yeah, I just like to listen to you kind of thing. And, you know, we threw around the idea as well of like, what if we just read out patch notes and discussed patch notes? Could be another thing. Because that's Wednesdays. I'm actually glad I work Wednesday nights. It kind of sounds, I guess, a bit weird, but like, I don't know, I hate waiting for the service to be up or down on Wednesdays, so if I'm at work, then I just don't have to worry about it. Alright. So what else do I have to do? A couple more banners. It's fine. I can do that. Done. And let's just like up our DPS. See no reason here. Our DPS is almost maxed. And then same on here, we can increase our DPS. Is it bad that I don't even know what Needful Haste does? Is that even a Needful Haste? I don't know what that is. Bowmaster, Redline. Minus 0.5 seconds swift bow induction. Minus 25% attack duration. That's interesting. That was actually something I really thought was cool. Was in Redline Runekeeper. There's a skill that after you use it, your next induction, or your next fire skill has no induction, which I think could be put to quite good use. Who uses Swiftbow? Me. Swiftbow's good. It's got 3 attacks. It's pretty quick. Most of the time, though, I'm using Penetrating Shot, Barrage, Improved Quick Shot, and Blood Arrow, and then into Exsanguinate. Split Arrow, I'm using Split Shot, I'm using a bit more. I'm actually trying to use Merciful Shot as well. My current thing is like Barbed Arrow into Heartseeker for the extra bleed, or for the extra damage on a bleed, because if target is bleeding, an extra chunk of damage. Then to these, and then Exsanguinate, and then Merciful Shot if they're under 50%. Evening. Now, give me a second. I do think I have to let my cat out, because otherwise he's going to knock something over. And I think he knocked over a glass the other day and smashed it. So I don't want to have my feet cut up by glass. So give me like 1 sec. Honestly, I didn't even realize he was in the room until like just now. All right, gotta find one more banner. Found it. Dead. I wonder if we could get, because we're still getting a decent chunk of experience. I wonder if we can actually get 101 today. I don't know if we get a trait point though. So every odd level from 5 to 105. Every third level to 115. So 108, 111, 114. And then level 120. And then, as we all know, the best level to achieve in the game is level 111. Or your 11th level. Get a nice little surprise. I still have that stuff. I haven't chucked it away yet. I don't know why. Something about it I just wanna keep. It's in my vault. I mean, yeah, it is ultimately completely useless. It's just like a fun little thing to give you. Yeah, you get it if you Valor. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I would have it on Reneborn. I guess I can find out, right? So, if I go here, then Reneborn's vault should have... Oh, no, I guess you don't get it. I'm either thinking of... No, I'm probably just thinking of... Wait, I have a special creative specialty legendary items reward. Wait, what? I have extra stuff. Maybe I'm misremembering. I definitely remember getting it, but I think I would just remember getting it on like another. So you can get a Valor to 50, 85, 95. No, is it 50, 95, 105? 120. I swear there was an 85 one as well, but I might be misremembering. I think a decent one to do is get to level 50 and then Valor to 105 because it's then half price if you're level 50 to Valor to 105. Only problem with Valoring to 105 compared to 120 is you get third age legendary weapons imbued, where obviously you'd ideally want first ages. But it's not a major issue. Like, there's worse things that can happen in life.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
Obviously, it's not, like, suggested. I don't really suggest it if you... Like, I only suggest Valoring, really, if have played the game before. Yeah, you get first stages. So the weapons I have on Reneborn right now,
I'm afraid of what is happening
I
to
got
these lands.
with Valor. Obviously, I've changed, like, a few legacies around now. So you get to choose from, like, a red, a blue, and a yellow legacy, essentially. Thing, which isn't like the perfect, but it's like pretty decent. It's imbued like up to a pretty decent level, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they already come imbued, and they're probably about like, I think they're at like 70 or something. Probably tiers unlocked, I guess. I could find out, right? To first stage imbued? I don't know. Yeah. So obviously this one and this one is what came with it. I want to say it was probably like 60. Probably like 63, I think. Around that level for the DPS. I'm not sure what these were at, though. And then they came with, like, some, like, generic, sort of somewhat generic relics on them. Obviously, I have since upgraded all those to basically max, but, like, there was that, and then obviously Valar gear. But compared to, yeah, Third Age stuff. Like, if I went on Reneborn on Arkenstone, he's a 105 Valar originally. So I'd probably be able to see his imbued stuff. But, pretty good. I don't think I'm annoyed about. So, maybe I'm dumb. I get Enduring Might 3. If I want Enduring Might 4, I've got to do Fall of Khazad-dûm. I understand that. I feel like tactical mitigation isn't a big deal for me. Like, I guess sort of, but I don't know if I would prefer tactical mitigation over physical mitigation. Right? Or I guess I'm capped on physical mitigation, so it's probably worth going to tactical mitigation. 68? Well, that's higher than I said. I said 63. Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm basically just trying to work out which one I want to get if I do Fall of Khazad-dûm. If I, like, focus on it. Do I want to go for the Enduring Might 4? Or, yeah, also, I guess the Witch King. Not the Witch King. Was it the Witch King? Yeah, the Witch King, right? Is, a pain if you don't have tactical mitigation. Yeah, so Enduring Might 3, and then we also wanted the other one. The Champ Why Go mitigations. I mean, I'm already maxed on my physical mastery. I'm like 100,000 overcapped on my mastery. So I don't really have much in that way. I actually need to take a lot of my like physical masteries off and replace them with like morale at this point. Or crit, but I think my crit's maxed as well. Yeah. But I haven't really been on this character. I haven't really... Yeah. Wouldn't morale be better? I mean, yeah. But you can get... You get either physical or tactical mitigation, and then might, or you can get vitality or fate or whatever. But I think Enduring Might to then go and get... I mean, yeah. I'd rather say I'm at, like, cap for regular, but also I'm at the kind of goal. But yeah, the one that I want to get gives you 13,907 tactical mitigation and 1,868 might. So at least that's something. But I think there is... You can go for, like, Ardent... Oh, no, you can't go. You can't go for health. You can either go morale, agility, or will. So obviously just will is the best to go for in that situation for us. The might, rather. Did I say will? I don't know. But anyway. All I gotta do is do Fall of Khazad-dûm tier 1, and I can buy that title for 6,000 embers, or I can go hope I get it as a drop. I haven't heard anything about an update. The next update would be either Brawler or Gundabad, right? Gundabad's not got pre-orders yet, and I thought Brawler was part of pre-orders as well, so I'm not too sure. I mean, 23rd is a Thursday, so it probably would be a Wednesday, so it'd be 22nd if it was going to be around that week. Because normally they do it on their resets anyway, don't they? Got a small Murmuk pet. That's like one of the two things I wanted. I said the small Murmuk pet is better than the Swan Knight. Ghost did not agree with me, but I think that's true.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that whole thing. Got lucky and I rolled an 83. Let's roll now. Let's see if we can beat an 83. Oh, damn it. Oh, I can't just roll on my own. I can't just have fun. That's sad. Let me just have fun, game. Recently, instead of pressing my map button, I keep pressing, keep accidentally pressing floaty names. It's kind of annoying.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Right. Challenge dethrone Thane Ripmaush. Yeah, I really wanted the, Is it bad that, like, the only reason I wanted to do throne is to get the Mimic Pet? That's like my motivation behind it. I'm not sure if that's a good deal. Okay. Let's just have every enemy attack us. It's fine. This is where Rain of Arrows would be nice. I was tempted yesterday. I saw someone do it. Or someone like advertising it, basically. I was like, maybe I should. Cool, an extra 3 gold. Nice. Split shot and low blow. I mean, yeah, that's, I think, basically what I did. Or low cut, I assume is what you mean. But I also just really like, I didn't realize, I forgot how grim, like, this area is. Like, there are hanging bodies here. You know? This is pretty brutal. Oh, I'm gonna have to do, speaking of wastes, isn't there a trait point in the wastes that I have to do? So I gotta do the central Gondor stuff at 100. So I could actually go and get another, technically, I could technically get another 4 trait points now. I might have not done that content. I think I kind of ended up skipping wastes a little bit. And then there's Ashes and Stars Chapter 4 in Eastern Gondor. Like, I'm missing, actually, a decent chunk of trait points, I think, on Tar Valon. Like, other Tar Valon. I think because... So the plan was, or is, today, that we're not going to be doing... Like, after this stream with this character, we're probably going to not stream on this character for a little while. Just to give him a little bit of a break. And I think I'm just going to play him on my free time. Or in my free time. And basically, I think we're just going to, like... I'm going to basically go back. And I need to go do, like, Moria. And I want to just go through them, all the, like, actual main content. So I have all the quests done of the epic and stuff like that. So that I have all those, like, deeds done. And I'll probably just go do some Slayer deeds and what have you. Maybe occasionally we'll do it on stream, but I think for the most part off stream. Because I still need to go back. I do my meta deeds. That's the thing. I might even get some Slayer and deed accelerators for that just to get it done. Because I just really don't like hunter class deeds for some reason. They just kind of feel like a pain. But that might just be me. I've already done the book page quest thing. Item collecting quest chain. I'm pretty sure I've done that. And then we got the 58 class quest in Moria. I'm pretty sure I've done that. The book I haven't done in Moria. Also completing Moria, I haven't done. Is this game still active? Yeah. It's definitely still active. Servers are alive. Plenty of servers. What, there are like 13 servers at the minute. Unless I play on Anna. I mean, unless we play on Ithil, you know. Or Shadowfax. Shadowfax is a real dead server, right? There is not open world PvP. However, the PvP in the game is PvMP. So player versus monster player. So we're a free people. Freeps. And you can play against other players who are playing as like orcs and wargs and what have you. And I heard, maybe I misheard, spiders as well. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, right? But did I hear that Reninia wanted to do some stuff with monster play? I mean, it's a controlled area, and then all the like monster players can attack the regular players, and the regular players can attack the monster players. And you get rewards. It's really annoying because my favorite looking bow right. I really like the look of this bow, but it's the Coldfells one, which is 7,500 accommodations. Oh yeah, Bombadil as well. I never got to play Bombadil. So I don't know if I particularly missed out. I've heard good things. But I also still kind of don't know what Bombadil was, like, ultimately. I feel like I sort of know, but I still feel like I don't fully understand. I think there was a question about if they were planning on doing it again, right? But I can't remember. See, this is why we need the videos I plan to make. So we can have this information. From the, from these Court of the Rings streams.
Agelwyn, the young wife of Thaneglad Sunu of Martin, has a difficult task set before her in her husband's absence. As she awaits his return, their town has fallen, and the people of Martin need a leader now more than ever.
That one got cancelled, the Amazon one. Sadly. I was hoping for it to be good. There was some weird issues between Tencent and Amazon Game Studios or whatever. Or whoever was technically... was it Athlon Games? I think it was Athlon Games. Not addictive enough to make me play at 1 AM. I don't think Lotro would necessarily gain anything from the PvP, to be honest. I think Lotro is very much about the story, and it has that such, like, you know, a lot to work off of. I think it would be nice, though, to have, like, the Tom Bombadil or the Bombadil servers, but like have them be somewhat consistent. Like you could have like seasons. You know. I mean, you can spar with people. Does that count? I actually died in a spar once. It was sad. It was actually so scuffed. Because when you get in a spar, you go down to 1 morale. Right? So I went down to 1 morale and then technically got in combat with the an enemy that was nearby because we were in a fellowship. I think Ghost hit the enemy, didn't kill it in 1 hit. So it aggroed me, if I remember correctly. And because I was on 1 health, I died. So technically I died to a spar. So that was fun. I assume I had a higher perceived threat. Even though Ghost would have attacked. Which is very weird actually, come to think of it. I think it was collusion. They did it on purpose to get rid of me. I don't know what character it was. Might have even been Tavelad. It might have been one of the Bjornings, actually. Speaking of Bjornings, planning soon on another 100 loot boxes. I want to get to 500. Because I think 500 is a nicer number than, let's say, 300 or 400. Because I've opened 300 now. I would love to do a video where it's like, I opened 500 loot boxes and this is what I got. But yeah. Strength in leadership, the will of the people, wisdom of counsel. So, basically, the way I do it, every character that I create, because my account is over 7 years old. If your account is over 3 years old, you get 3 sturdy steel keys, or black steel keys, sorry, with every character, bound to that character. And if you're 7 years old, you get a 4th key. So basically what I do is I make 25 Bjornings, get them to level 20, which is the minimum to open a box. And then I use 4 keys per Bjorning. So 25 times 4, that's 100. And then we just jump through like 25 characters and do that. And because like basically you get 4 items out of it. So you get a armor piece, a cosmetic, an item, and then motes of enchantment. So basically what we've been doing is you just deconstruct the armor piece for more motes of enchantment, and you deconstruct the you know, well technically 3 years, right? 7 years is just a bit faster, but you get 3. But then I've got this whole thing where, you know, our whole spreadsheet where, you know, these, I don't know how that's 34, that should be 45. Cool, good thing I found that. So that's how many motes these cost. It's either 45 or 70, depending on this rarity. And then these are Figments of Splendor. And then we got these items, which is Hope Tokens and Craft Acceleration and Stat Tomes and what have you. And then motes, which you can get up to 1,800 on a normal day. And I'm also missing this one. Well, if your account is since release, then you should, with your characters, get those. It's from your 3-year gift box and then your 7-year gift box. So yeah. I mean, ultimately, these... Yeah. So that's pretty much the only reason I have, like, 25 or 50 character slots, is so I can have 25 Bjornings basically forever, and then just switch those out as needed. And then, yeah, just after that, we just make more.
Invaders of
It's very
wrought
nice
this
to get the
misery upon
figments,
us.
so you can get the cosmetics and the horses and what have you. But for this character, for example, I'm really hoping for... I heard whisperings. Oh, you also... Yeah, you also get at least 5 Lotro points per character. I get 20 per character, but that's just because of the extra items I have. But you get 5 Lotro points. Yeah, more if you do Ered Luen. I only make 20 because then I make like, you know, 750 per set of 25. Yeah, that's the only reason I keep them. Otherwise, I filter them out in the filter panel. That's like the first thing I did as soon as Shadowfax went up is I had to get to level 20, which was easy. And hardest thing was getting 4 loot boxes, honestly, on day 1 of the server. Because nobody had them. People just filtered them out, like, probably straight away. I wouldn't be surprised. I wonder if that actually works, right? If you filter something to account, does it go cross servers? I'm guessing not. I was just wondering if people had it filtered out on account and it immediately filtered out on Annual. Or Shadowfax, rather. Otherwise, people would have to, like, get one and then... I think the first day, most people just end up farming. The first guy to get to level 50 on Shadowfax just farmed in Ered Luen's thing. Like the entire day. Heaps of fun. I think they just wanted the title, just to have it. Right. Let's find these other 2 trees, and we got a warband. Can we take this warband out? I'm always interested if we can actually take these warbands out or not. 42k? Easy. Oh, so just doing the Deeds of Ered Luen. So just doing a Lotro point run adds 145 Lotro points to a character. So if I were to do my buildings and then add on those extra 145, I'd make 165 per character, which then, what, that's 165 at least times 25. I'd be making 4,125 Lotro points every 25 characters and every 100 loot boxes. But I'm not really doing it for the Lotro points. I'm just waiting till, you know, moats no longer have a cap, which I can only hope for in my life. And then I'll just spam out those. I mean, do that a little, like, every, you know, 1.5 times you do that, that's a Valar. Right? I mean, add on rep on top of that, right? You could get 265 if you did rep properly. That's 6,625. That's basically a Valar. I mean, yeah, moats as well. An extra 300. And then you can get an extra 5 from War of Three Peaks when you get to level 20. So 305 per character. I only know that because in the free-to-play, I was really confused on how I had 5 moats. I was really hoping for an item. Damn it. So many Hunter's Bow the first stages. I guess I just didn't chuck away Hunter items. Which makes a bit of sense. Ideal. Have a good one. You were right, though, in saying that we wouldn't get this done in 1 day, but 2 days. Hopefully. 1 day for every week. It took you, I think. Beat that. What are you? Beast of Burden? I mean, yeah. And also, I'm sure you were paying a lot more attention. But anyway, have a good one. See ya next time. I'll see ya. I don't even know if I need to be doing these quests. I literally just need to get to Helm's Deep. But hey, they're landscape quests, and I might even get to level 101 today, which is another trade point, which is 5. And then we can go to 6 from here, which is 3 more into the red line, which hopefully, you know, how many more do I need to go here? 9 more? So only 6 away then. And then do my skill deeds, do Moria, do, you know, the book and stuff. And I think then we're just pretty well set. Ooh, this could be interesting. It's worse. Good to know. Another big thing as well that we're going to be doing, more off-stream. Gonna be sorting out my Valor. My virtues, which I guess Valor is one of my virtues. But, we're now at 50, and I'd like to get up in those numbers. We're at 45. 50 is like 3,149 physical mastery. There is like a quite significant jump in those 5 levels. I got 315 physical mastery, 2,549 finesse, 1,300 crit. Like, it's certainly worth going for. And then obviously up to 75 as needed. Our physical mastery from a level 75 Valor is more than we currently have now. At level 69 Valor, we have more physical mastery than we have total now. Which is kind of insane. What's occurring with that? Learn of the troll handler's plan for the siege. But wait, what? But I killed him. And I didn't get anything. Do I have to wait for him to respawn? That will suck if so. Well, it's whatever. And somewhere around here is a Siegecraft. And then somewhere else is another one. Another one. Found it. Do I need to... Oh, he's right here. So I actually need to, like... I forgot. If I'd done this yesterday, I would have remembered, but I completely forgot the whole, like, loot an enemy after they're dead kind of thing. Right. I think we're done in this area then with these quests. Which again, we could have skipped, but we may as well get the extra Lotro points, the extra experience, and also just the rep. And by Lotro points, I do mean the rep to get Lotro points, but still. The reputation to get items to do whatever. It's one of those things, though, where I'm like, do I go and get... Like, I've got, obviously, these legendary weapons. It would make sense for me to maybe get some relics and stuff, you know? But at the same time, should I just, like, level up? Right? I should just level up. And then just get to 130 and be fine then. And then worry about, like, gearing up properly. Obviously, at 120, I'm going to do a full set of agility... medium armor, just to have that nice baseline at 120. But that's only 19 plus a little bit levels away. I think it won't take us that long to get it, honestly. I think we've been pretty good. And if I really want to, like it's something I've been thinking about, if I'm doing the Bjornings right, every time I do 25 Bjornings, that's 5 levels of double experience. So if I were to do, 20 levels of double experience, that's obviously 100 Bjornings. But I don't even have to get them to level 20. I just have to get them to level 10. And then I still get Lotro points. So I get an extra 500 Lotro points for doing that. Plus Slayer accelerators. Pretty good deal, I think. And then if I wanted to, that is, what, 100, that's like 400 extra loot boxes. At some point, I'm just going to stop, like, counting them. I'll do them, like, 4 at a time, rather than just, counting every single one, but it's fine. I want to get to 500, maybe 1,000, but I'm going to start pushing it back. I'll be like, I want to get to 500. Oh, and I want to get to 1,000. Oh, what if I do 2,000? What about 2,500? I think 500's a nice number. And then, if I continue, I'll be like, I opened another 500. A bedtime story. Definitely. I was actually tempted, because, like, after the yesterday's stream, I didn't actually go to sleep. Like I said I was going to. It was 6 AM when I stopped streaming last night. And we've been streaming for 8 hours. No, not 8 hours. 12 hours, that means. And I was thought to myself, I was like, I tried to go to sleep. And I couldn't. So I decided to stay up. But I was like, I could have probably, like, deleted and remade my Bjornings by then. Because the biggest annoyance is making them, not the actual leveling. The leveling's pretty easy. It's the actual, like, making the characters and doing the intro. But yeah. think maybe I should just do like 5 a day. Like make up 5 a day. And then by the end of the week, I have 25 done. Right? But that's probably like an hour's worth of work. 5 hours worth of work, rather. For all 5 of those. And in that time I could like stream. If only I could kind of get away with it on my alt account. I could do it on my alt while streaming on my regular. Because I talked about it like ages and ages ago. I was like, what if I did, you know, 100 loot boxes a week? But while I could probably do that, making the Bjornings, getting 100 loot boxes actually a week would probably be the hardest part of that. I had so many motes and figments. I wouldn't know what to do with them all. At least motes I can kind of do something with, right? I can just get imbuement things. Like I could, when I get this weapon done, right? And imbued. Well, 100 loot boxes, right? Not 100 Bjornings. But, we joked about it before. Back when I wasn't working. So it was actually viable to do. Because I was just like able to spend all day pretty much playing. But yeah, basically I can imbue this weapon, like these 2 weapons, and I can essentially get their DPS like up to 70, was it 68 I think, and then how much not sure. I think the motes for enchantment. We're waiting on the wedding dress stream. I'm still waiting on Ghost to send me it, you know. Blame Ghost. Okay, max tier 58. And then a scroll of empowerment max tier 74. So I could get everything up to 74. And then both the weapons up to 58 on DPS. Hey, Ghost is here. I didn't actually think you were here. Probably just listening and then heard me complaining. I knew you were here all the time. I thought you just popped in to say hi and then headed out there. Guys, just trying to get those channel points. That's what you're trying to do. The moment someone hits 1,000,000 channel points, I'll just never stream Iron Man again. Oh wait, I already don't. Wait, what? I just kind of hadn't been in the mood for it recently. Not gonna lie. I don't really want to play something that I maybe not enjoying doing. I removed the final channel points. Then we should have it be something different. We should have a channel point thing to make me say moo. I should have never suggested that. That was the worst thing I've ever said. Points he's got. And how many points do you have again? Was it 200k? That's a lot of moves. I think it should be 204,000 channel points to say moo.
Acting as Thane, Agelwyn
I think I have like 8.
Lead her people
It's
to
weird.
the safety of the Hornburg, where Theoden King plans to make his stand against the vast forces of Isengard.
I have like an 8, but it's on its side. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of just listen to people talk quests recently. That means I have no shame. Why? Because it's got an 8 on this side. I don't know what to do about it. I even have a 2 times multiplier on my channel points. So that's kind of cool. I can
What brings you to these lands?
earn past infinity at 2 times the speed. Once again, it wants me to do some mounted combat, but not going to happen. Do you know one thing I really kind of wanted to do today? I was at work and thinking about this. I really wanted to do Dol. Is it Dol Guldur? It's not Dol Guldur. It was probably find it. Barad Guldur, right? That one. Kind of wanted to do that at 65 on tier 2. Every number past infinity is also infinity. Damn. My mind's so blown, I don't know if I'll be able to continue. This refugee is just kind of like chilling. Running around in circles. Barad cat food? Yes. Exactly. Hey Ghost, we nearly at level 101. You proud of me? I'm gonna be really interested in maybe looking at gear before 100 at 100 and then 101 gear. And then also I'm very interested in 105 to 106 gear. I wonder what happens if I have this open, right? For example, or this one, and then level up. I'm going to kind of keep it open in the corner. And I'm sure it'll stay at 100, but it'll be very interesting to see what it does. Where's Dampe? 85. That's why Palpatine's not allowed to level up. I mean, Ghost said he can level up, but we took a bit of a hiatus.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
But I think Palpadol is the focus at the moment, isn't
Have
he?
need of you. There
And then,
is still
we can
much
come
to
through
be
on
done.
this character and go do Mirkwood.
Westfold burns. Something must be done.
That'd be great. Okay, so now I've got that quest. Perfect. So I got 13,000. mean, Ghost didn't play for a bit, didn't you? Because you didn't have your subscription. So that's why Palpatine is like had a chance to catch up to Dampe. Soon Ghost is gonna be like making me play on my alt account, where I don't even have any of the earrings. Speaking of earrings, actually, when we get to 105, this earring is gonna need to be switched. Because although the agility, vitality, physical mastery, crit, and fate will all scale with us, we will no longer be gaining the extra 25% experience. So it's not really worth having when I can get technically better stats from just a regular old earring. Should remove both earrings now? No, I don't think I will. I think we're good. I think we're fine. You actually have the better earring out of the two, to be honest. You have the Dead City earring, which I think is better, personally. Or is at least better for like a, not only do you get higher level, but you also get tactical mastery and like might and will as an extra thing. So you do get slightly higher, like I still get block and parry and tactical mastery, tactical mitigation, and resistance from all that. But on top of that, if you're like a Bjorning or a Warden, it super duper helps. Well, you never know, they might release something for Gundabad. Maybe they'll make a an earring that goes up to 130, so it replaces the 105 one. Because I think if they were to release another one, it would be very unlikely for it to be another, like a pocket item, for example. Or, because they've already done pocket item, cloak, earring. Maybe necklace could be one, but at what point do you just have, like, what is it in WoW, heirlooms? You essentially just turn your entire set of gear into heirlooms eventually.
1,000 curses upon the orcs.
Okay, 101. So let's have a look at 101 gear compared to... I think neck, or I could see gauntlets potentially, yeah. Because they've already got cloak. But I think necklace makes sense because necklace is the only thing they haven't got from missions at the minute, right? Other than pocket items, because they've got bracelets, they've got rings, and they've got earrings. So it makes sense to have just that on its own. Like pocket items and necklace is kind of its own pair, and it means that you'd have a scaling thing for that. Also, technically I've gone from here and then down one and then down to there would go earrings. So. Okay, so that's the 100 gear. I just want to see real quick the difference. I'm just very curious in what, like, if there's a particular difference, or I don't think there will be because I don't think the 100, I don't think 100 to 105 was a level cap increase. I just think it was up to 105 originally, and that was it. Yeah, it looks like just teeny extra. Plus 1%, 1 experience every step you take. Hey Ghost, I was able to get 500% experience.
Saruman will pay for the crimes of the White Hand.
We should help you get 500% experience at all times. That way Dampe can level up super duper quick. Or Palpatine, Palpadol can level up super duper quick to catch up. Well, it'd be more like 450% experience, not 500, but still.
I'm afraid of what
pretty
is
decent all
happening
around.
to these lands.
Critical defense, yeah. This is the same place as the other house in Thingy. It's even got the same thing. I bet you it's also got the same bed. Just doesn't have the chest. No, it does have the chest. All this copy and pasting. feel about it? Yeah, it's possible. So, 100% is your base experience. Earring is another 25% experience, so you go 125. Add 100% experience on top of that with a double XP tome. So that's 225. And then the enhanced XP supplies double the previous experience. So instead of adding, it multiplies whatever times 2. So if I was gaining, you know, if I was basically gaining it, like, let's say I started at 100 experience, I would go to 125 experience from the earring, 225 experience with the thing, and then yeah, that would double that. Instead of adding like another 100% or 100 experience, it would add 225, which puts it up to 450. You could technically get it for free if you put just the time in. Right. At the very least, it's still worth going for the enhanced XP supplies because, you know, they're not on a time limit. They're just on your level. Get on my level. Can you find this last item? It's a miniature rider. It's up here. Got it. That would still put you up to 250% experience compared to 125% experience. So at least that's something. My camera is so buggy.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Right. Yeah, it would be a little bit of a time investment, but since you have Bjorning, it's totally possible.
Hail, traveler. Are you here to help us? Hail, traveler. Are you here to help us?
Is it in here? Maybe. Aha. Starving and thirsting to death. Damn. So glad I had Subway. Finally able. Still not happy, because their car machine's still broken. But it's better than nothing. I just hope they don't go out of, like, don't get, like, shut, because they're probably making a significant less amount of money.
We are a strong lot. We will survive. Do you bring provisions? The Rohirrim.
Okay, so I need to gather root vegetables and kill some enemies.
Provisions?
Well, let's hope this all goes well. Is it already nearly 2 o'clock? Damn, time flies when we're playing the game on stream. I gotta really hope that I actually get this done then today, because I don't know if I'll be able to go too late. Even though it made no sense, I got so confused and thought someone had an Ithilmon shard. Only about 9 PM. Yeah. How does time work? That's what I say when I am late for work and my clock stops, my alarm doesn't go off. It's my main excuse. Sorry, time broke. Ruse by clockmakers to sell clocks. It's like Valentine's Day all over again. Trying to sell cards. Huh. Welcome back, Ghost. We were talking about how time was broken. But when is next week? If time is broken. I had an exciting little thing today happen. Because my boss has said that they actually want to open up the laser tag thing. That I've been like trying to get reopened. She asked me when she was like, "Oh, how long do you think until we can actually get it open?" And I was like, "Give me like 3 hours. I can get it done, get it sorted in like 3 hours." But I'm wary to see how that energy, if that energy continues to be there, or that kind of want for it to be available. I'm just sick of people having to tell people no. That's my main thing. When I was actually putting all this stuff back together, I was actually like subconsciously in my head trying to work out where I could like put my phone to like stream it. I was just like, I should just stream me like putting these things back together. Have a little IRL just chatting stream, right? But the problem is the internet, because it's basically in a basement. The internet down there is pretty terrible. I think I did a speed test and it was like 0.8 upload. So the concept that I was toying with was like, if I had my phone and I made a second Discord account and I got into a call with myself on Discord, so one side being on this computer, the other on my phone, right? Then I could have the consistent upload from my OBS here. And then if it sort of dips out and dips back in, then it's not a huge problem. That was kind of my idea. Stream directly to Discord. I mean, there's that as well. I think having it on Twitch at least has the chat and stuff. The idea would be that I like have like an old iPhone, so I could just have that for like chat. You know? And then just my normal phone be the stream phone. Or the iPhone can be my stream phone. And then I don't have to worry about logging in and out of Discord accounts all the time. That's an idea. Oh, I've got to hunt game animals. I literally not been attacking, like, beasts or anything, right? because I was focusing purely on... I'm dumb. So very dumb. I was like, I have no reason to attack these guys. Oh, do I have to click on them? It is like, I hate this mechanic. I don't know if maybe someone else out there loves this mechanic, but I do not like the having to like separately. Like I've already got loot on, always loot all on, you know? So why do I have to loot? Maybe I'm just being lazy. I don't know. I don't like it though. Yes. Will 100% work. Why it be this way? I know you didn't make this, and the person that probably did isn't there, but why? Please fix. I had to like list down all the like tiny little very minute things that I complain about and just make this stupidly long video. 100 stupidly small things I hate about Lotro. I think a video saying like, if I did a video like top 10 things I love about Lotro and top 10 things I hate about Lotro, maybe I'm wrong. And if we did this, maybe it would be different. I would feel like the top 10 things I hate about Lotro would probably do better in terms of views. Because I think people like, I don't know the right way to word it. It's like, I was going to say like people like the negativity, but like, I don't know. I think if you have a thing where I'm like, I also hate this. Oh my god, yeah, I hate that too. Like, you know. I remember that was there was a video that was similar to that, right? Where was it? I need view count. Sort by view count. There's a video from ages ago. Years back. Like, long time ago. I also feel like it would be easier for me to... I feel like it would be easier for me to complain about the game than list off stuff I love about it, because I think the stuff I love about it is just inherently there. Like, I don't actively think about it, whereas I get frustrated with the things I don't like. So it's like, I have to point it out.
Hail, traveler. Are you here to help us? Do you bring provisions?
I don't know if I'm wording that, like, quite correctly. I'm not saying I hate the game. Yeah, I'm trying to find this video because I remember I had like, I think I had like 42,000 views. But I could be wrong. It's actually kind of interesting to see how many of my videos are in there, like, filtered by new, like, by top watched. It's pretty cool. Feel pretty proud of myself. Not gonna lie. And that was good. We napped since last stream. I can't find it. There was basically a video ages and ages back that was essentially just like things I don't like about the game, or like my gripes with the game, and I just remember it doing really well, and I also remember me being really jealous of the video because it did so well, like so much better than anything I had ever released at the time. Anyway, I'm gonna stop looking at that stuff.
Welcome, stranger from afar. Welcome, stranger from afar.
Oh, we gotta begin a race. We gotta race. We're gonna race a child.
Welcome.
So
and well met, my friend.
we gotta make it to the front gate. Luckily, we're a hunter, so we get that extra run speed boost. I bet you he's not gonna even run. I vaguely remember this, and I'm pretty sure he like just doesn't run and just laughs at us. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh, he's already here. Oh, no. Okay.
Welcome,
I'm going to spoil it because I immediately remember they're twins. There's two of them. There's two of them. I'm being bamboozled. I'm being laughed at by the townspeople. They know what's up. Imagine if we were just like super duper competitive and we just like tie his legs up so that he can't, you know, can't go and he just shows up. They have no way of communicating. And we don't even get experience for this, which is just kind of sucks. It's just a kind of useless quest. I'm not even sure if it is required.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
But I do get some extra things. We will return to the front gate. I thought there's like 5 of them. I'm assuming what happens is like while I'm here, he runs here, and it's all choreographed. Okay. Is that... Okay, I was gonna be like, is that the joke?
Invaders have wrought this misery upon us.
None of us townfolk have fallen for that trick in many a year. Yeah, thanks for telling me, Grimwald. They don't see each other and never talk at the end. Damn. You met someone with one leg today? Fair. I can't remember if I've seen anybody with one leg. I've seen quite a few people with only like one arm. Because then like they have like a t-shirt and then the like arm hole or whatever, you know, flats over. Well, at least I got some experience for that.
How could we possibly survive this?
Okay.
How could we possibly survive this?
Alright. I mean, I think I might have seen someone with a prosthetic, like... But I also don't think I pay attention. Like, I think if someone had a prosthetic arm, I probably wouldn't notice, right? Whereas when it's not there in general, it's more noticeable,
I'm afraid of what is
right? Because the absence of something. Only has one eye. Damn. I think I knew someone that had an accident with their finger, like a saw or something. Not as a saw, it's a sander, I think. I could be wrong. That was a while ago. So it wasn't like their finger was gone, it was just like a little bit shorter. You only have one nose? What happened to your second one? What happened to your second nose?
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
She's I'm gonna look back. Aww. So sad.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan. Invaders have wrought this misery upon us.
Okay, so I'm gonna find these four, assist two of them. Or no, it's assist Hunbert and Gandalf. It's partially on a lamppost. Damn. The lamppost that's gonna tell me where you live. Right, Hunsbrit, or Hunbrit is the dude that I
will survive this onslaught.
I am stalking Ghost apparently. Did I just run past like 20 enemies and this is just what happened? I'm too tired to try and stalk Ghost.
Happening to these lands.
Couldn't do that.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
IRL stream to Norway. How did you know? You're not supposed to know. Yeah, we should go to that Mirror Valley in Norway. That's the plan. Come on. I actually need to get my passport sorted, to be fair. I meant to get my passport sorted at the beginning of 2020. And then obviously things happened. That meant that I was unable to travel. So kind of ruined it. Sad times. Do I kill these two? Yeah, sure, why not? Like, mine expired and I just had to get it renewed. I just never did. It's like my, license. I suppose I forgot when my license ran out. It's 2023, but I need to get it renewed. But I need to sort it out. But yeah, because I had planned last year to travel. I know that's something that everybody always says. It's like, you know, I'm gonna travel more this year as my New Year's resolution. But like, I legitimately was like, I've only ever been to France and Switzerland, and I went to France to get to Switzerland. I have also been to France separately from that, but like I haven't really had a chance to go like away anywhere in my life. It's just never ended up happening. So I was like, right, I really want to just like do that. But sadly, never the case. Miss Switzerland. I just went to ski in Switzerland. That was fun. I was horribly sick on the way back though, so that wasn't fun. I was with my school, and yeah, I think I was sick like 14 times in a row.
The enemy must
Or
be
something
punished
dumb
for
like that.
encroaching upon our lands.
And it was really not fun. Cool. DPS is now maxed, at least for our non-imbued. Would be interesting to imbue a third age though, while we sort out our first age, so that the level goes up. Because like once we get to 100, obviously our thing, we need to imbue it to like keep up. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up using a regular bow, which I don't really want to do. So I might just have to go deal with some red line, or maybe just the upshot. Dang. Don't know though. I do wonder if we could get to 102 today. We'll see though. I think I'd be terrible traveling alone though. But I guess because I've never done it really, then I wouldn't know. I know what I'll do instead. Instead, I'm going to download Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I'll just do that instead. It's fine. Never been on a plane before. That'd be an interesting experience. Scary times.
These are desperate
So that just means I
times
have no idea how I would actually be.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim. These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
With the turbulence and all that jazz. I'm just going to become an IRL vlogger on or IRL streamer. That's the evolution pathway that we go through. I need me some animal bones. Let's go find some animal bones. How wrong can I say a word? How many times can I just say it, but slightly differently? Just to slowly infuriate everybody. Hopefully it's just staying like this and there's like a decent amount, or am I going to go like in search of some extras? I don't really know. Oh no. Okay. Well, hopefully there's just more than 8. Because otherwise that'll be a little awkward. It looks like hopefully there is. Think you're gonna do something? Something. I don't think I could ever bring myself to do something. You gonna build a dollhouse? Fair. Something I've been thinking of doing, right? Oh, nice. Well, okay. Something I've actually been wanting to do. So, I don't know how it is in other countries, but in the UK, we really love these magazines. I swear, these magazines where you basically build something, but you get the parts like weekly in a magazine. And normally the way they do it is the first week is really cheap. Second week is a little bit more expensive. And the third week is like, you know, 3 times the original price of the thing. But you're invested, right? So, I don't know the sort of term for it. I remember there was this one, like... I want to... So... There was this one I remember. Ah, it's literally here. Okay, it's called Real Robots. Okay. You basically would not craft, but you would make this thing. Right here, a little robot-y thing. But you'd get the parts. So you get like a little bit of... Finish the docking station with 2 screens and like you would get like... bits by bits, and it would explain how to do it, and then you also get some extra stuff. I'm still convinced nobody ever finished one of these ever, because everybody would just like buy the first couple, and then it would just get too expensive. But you get like parts like, okay, that's a Raspberry Pi, but this was the end result. This little thing. But that gets done a lot. Like the same thing happened with my Harry Potter chess set. Which ended up looking like these. This is what it looks like. Well, that actually happened to me, right? I actually think this was really cool. I never actually got to finish it, though. But the wands would be magnetic, so you could move the pieces with your wand. And there was this thing which levitated. It was like a levitating pen trick thing. And you also had this time turner, which was for how long you would take to play a go. Right? Hey, it's Banana Travels. Yeah, Chess Set was published weekly in 2007. But yeah, it's pretty cool. All things, and then each one of the corners has a, you know, a house. Not a relative of yours. Damn. But no, it's pretty cool. Those are probably the two big ones that I could think of. Is the like that robot, which I just remember in my memory, and then these two. I really like the look of these chess pieces. I think I would have maybe continued playing chess if this was my chess set. Not gonna lie. Because I think they just look pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I even have the time turner still somewhere. I definitely have one of the ones. I think I had all the parts. Ah, this thing. That was this thing. Yeah.
Also,
You have like this levitating pen thing. The magnet on that one is pretty terrible, but it would like levitate. It was kind of cool. But anyway, they've actually started, to get back to the topic, doing they did ages ago actually some like Warhammer ones, like Games Workshop ones, because they did original ones where when like the Fellowship of the Ring started coming out, or no, I think when Fellowship of the Ring came out on VHS sort of time, they actually released one like Warhammer, like Games Workshop Lord of the Rings models, which I think I have Gandalf on Shadowfax, if I remember correctly. But I think he's missing an arm, which is a little bit weird and non-canon. But they're actually bringing out new Warhammer ones. But they're like, it's £2.99 for the first week, and then that's the first issue. Then it's 2 weeks later they're releasing the next one for like $5.99, and then they're releasing after that for $8.99. From what I understand, by the end of the run, you spend about 800 quid on like 1.5 grand's worth of stuff, which is, I think, you know, a pretty decent deal. You're basically saving like 50%. But I was just thinking of just like buying a load of the first issue. Just buy a load of the $2.99 ones.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught. These are desperate.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty decent idea, right?
Rohirrim.
I don't see why not. But I don't want to get into Warhammer again because it's going to spend all my money. It's going to be problematic. But hey, I completed quests of the Westernnet, which is pretty cool. I've still got to do Westfold Explorer, but that'll get me Explorer of Easternnet, which is another, like, you know, 4,000 virtual experience, which means Valor is jumping up significantly, which is nice. So I think by the end of tonight we could get Valor to 50 pretty easily, because that's, you know, if I complete literally get Westfold Explorer completed, which I should do, just from playing the quests, I then should, you know, should be good. Where's my dude? The ground is trampled here. The great host of horsemen routes southward. Oh, so we've just got to head south to what I think is I'm going all the wrong places. What I think is probably Erkenbrand's refuge. Eventually, we'll even go to Isengard, I think. To think that we'd be at Isengard. I still want to eventually get that Tower of Orthanc furniture item. I think that'll be fun. Yo, it's Gandalf.
I do not know if we will survive.
Oh, a
this
pocket
onslaught.
item. I don't know. The reason I went for that is the increase in crit. So, not too sure. Oh, so I literally just need to observe.
The world for the
Okay.
invaders of the lands of Rohan.
So is this not Erkenbrand's refuge? I guess not. Oh wait, what? Is it a session play or an instance? It's a session play. Ugh. We do love our session plays, don't we? Not. I think they've been pretty bad as well recently. Very laggy to get in, or slow, I guess. I love playing as another character that isn't the character I chose to play that day. Don't you?
Following the death of Theodred, the servants of the White Hand launch a second attack upon Elfhelm and Grimbold.
Have you done that one yet?
Folds of Eisen.
Ask the dying warrior what's occurring. Then we're going to defeat some enemies. You done that one? Cool. Good to know. Let's go kill some enemies. This is our plan. So have we got an AoE? We do have an AoE sword sweep. Yeah, it's part of the Blight Gate. I can heal 79,000 round. Yikes. See, these characters are never allowed to die, just for the sheer amount of health they have. But they take so long to kill an enemy. So slow. This is why session plays are boring. In my mind. He just has corruptions on him. What am I supposed to do with these corruptions? You know, on melee skill, tactical skill damage. Like, what's going to end up happening? He's just going to have minus 100% damage. Is that what's going to happen? $210,000. So 30 seconds. I know, it's just kind of boring how slow it is. Maybe it's just me. Just a lot slower than Tarvalard can, for example. I mean, this one's good for Rohan, right? So it should be like something like that. Like, this is an AoE, less damage. Single target, more damage. High cooldown, high damage. There's incredible damage to an enemy of Rohan, but cannot be used often. There's what, like a minute cooldown? So really, it should be used on a guy like this, because it's pretty much his entire morale at the minute. We'll just auto attack until he's dead by hopefully a skill. But then he doesn't have as much incoming damage, so you know. Yeah, like the more I attack him, the more. I think maybe you can get away with attacking them auto attack. It won't count, I'm not sure. Oh no, Elfhelm has 0 money. Whatever shall I do? Also, random thing, completely off topic, and going back to a previous topic. You know how I talked about doing another 25 Dawnings? I could just like also do Bilbo, like I've been saying for ages, and we could get ourselves like in 2 days worth of time. We could just get ourselves what am I trying to say? Like 50,000 virtual experience for like Reneborn or Tar Valon or whatever. Oh, I get a lot of enemies. I'm gonna be here a while. This skill has been barred from use because this is very dumb. It's clear that the battle has taken a dire turn. There is no hope. Okay, let me see if I can talk to you and just like... While I attack, you can just like chill. Ah, cool. I just got rid of him. Nice. Easy. Just make enemies disappear. They no longer exist. They never existed. Also, I just realized I have a cookie from Subway. I'm now happy. I'm very happy by this. Make my life good. Why do Lego figures have to be so expensive? I mean, it depends on what Lego figure you're trying to buy, right? I have like a semi-rare Lego figure. I think we mentioned that before.
What brings you to these lands?
It's in a book about rare Lego figures. An oldish book. If you think Lego is expensive, have a look at Warhammer. Is Forge World still a thing? It is. Get a free exclusive miniature and 2 months free when you buy a 12-month subscription to Warhammer Plus. But I want an exclusive minifigure. Horus Heresy stuff. I feel like there's two things that if I like got back into, I could lose myself to. And those two things are Warhammer and RuneScape. And I think that may really, like, if either of those happen, I think it's going to be problematic for us. Oh no. I won't have any. There'll be no money. I've got the ultimate scheme, right? We get Warhammer on stream, and then we use the money that we make from stream to buy Warhammer. Totally works. That's why I'm cautious, like, of buying this $2.99. Like, even if I don't intend to buy the whole set, I was thinking about buying the first one, alright? Yeah, the Imperium magazine. So starting off, I actually don't know what you get the first one. Yeah, so the first one, you get, like, this guy. So you get, yeah, you get, like, some figures. And the idea was I was going to get, like, a couple of the same one and try different, like... Because this is, like, an Ultramarine. And then you can go for like a different one if you had different paints. But I'm tempted. But it looks like this is how much you, like, everything you get, I guess. I don't know. Still, though. I would be worried that that would end up, like, leading me to having too much, like, buying a lot of Warhammer. Again. Well, you got a contents list? I want to see what's in episode 120. So if you look at it, the total value of all the items, right, is £1,254. Is the value of everything that you get in the
if we will survive this
in the kit, right? You spend £701.22 to buy the whole collection. So you save £551. I also have nowhere to spend it. Nowhere to spend it, nowhere to store it. I'd have to buy like shelves. That's a problem. Wait, what? I just now appreciate the pain, which is to be kicked by White Doom for inactivity. To add insult to injury, I have a ton of mail to delete. Is it kinship mail? I assume. Kicked for inactivity from Everlasting Hope, though.
How could we possibly survive this?
Damn.
War is upon us.
Not sure I could live with that
Isengard.
as of my fate.
1,000 curses upon the orcs.
What about this, though? I'll just play Warhammer games. Great. Or the Games Workshop. The Games Workshop still do Lord of the Rings models. Middle Earth. Should we try and find a character? What about this? Should we buy these? Is that not amazing? Let's find something cool there. Cannot get behind the Hobbit. It's supposed to be Bilbo, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, Bilbo. Loving his lovely bald spot. We should try and find like oh, what about this ghost? Should we get those? Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, no. No, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this and now starting to get, like, interested in them. Help me. I mean, I was looking for Sauron. That was my first thought. But imagine if we, like, oh, I like the Mouth of Sauron. Imagine if we could get some like characters in the game compared to characters on here. Unfortunately, we got Gothmog. Not the real Gothmog. Well, kind of the real Gothmog. This is Gothmog, as in like, isn't this movie Gothmog? Not game moth Gothmog. What else is there? I like the Balrog. I like the fact that Balrog is less expensive than the Nazgul, but I guess you get like more Nazgul than you do, you know, you get 9 compared to 1. But I do like the Balrog. He's pretty cool. I feel like I would not be able to paint that very well though. The Ringwraiths of the Lost Kingdoms, they're pretty cool. I do like that. We also have Dweller in the Dark, which also is a really cool looking thing. Alright. He's just dancing. And then you got the ring, the mouth of Sauron. I might buy like a cheap one. I feel like I could get behind buying a cheap. You saw nothing. This water doesn't even exist. I'm just walking through it. I'm just that cool. Are they even metal anymore, or did they go resin? I remember when I was still into Warhammer, they were going to resin, I think. But then I don't know if they actually went back to metal. I could be wrong. We can have an a Treebeard. We can have Treebeard like the server. Right? That's what we can do. I think maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if people agree with this.
These are desperate
I think if I were to
times
have
for
the models,
Rohirrim.
I'd be more interested in... So it's separated into, like, the Lord of the Rings miniatures good and the Lord of the Rings miniatures evil, and then Hobbit miniatures good, Hobbit miniatures evil. I think all the evil characters are just better looking. Because otherwise you just got some generic soldiers compared to, like, the Mouth of Sauron and, you know... and what have you, and the Balrog, and Warriors of the Last Alliance, Warriors of the Dead, Galadrim Warriors, Rangers of Middle-earth, Warriors of Rohan, Wood Elf Warriors, Warriors of Minas Tirith, Dwarf Warriors, you know. Eowyn and Merry. Gandalf the White and Peregrine Took. To be fair, I only ever had one, actually no, I had a few, but they were pretty, Can I change that to UK and stay on the same page? Damn it. That's really annoying. There he is. 2250. 2550, sorry. Yeah, I was more into 40k. I was in fantasy for a while. Started with fantasy. Then went up to 40k. Fantasy's now Age of Sigmar, is that not correct? Yeah. And yeah, but I really like that one. I like Sauron the Necromancer. That's pretty cool. This one here. I think the other one's probably better, but this is like a pretty cool design. Yeah, I just feel like the bad enemies or the evil enemies are just more like cool looking. Okay. Half-orcs are coming to burn Grimslade. Oh no. I like the look. I like Elrond and Gil-galad there. I think as well because the Games Workshop that was near me shut down. That's another reason I stopped cutting out for it. Because I think I just loved looking at stuff a lot of the time. And the like more community aspect of it rather than just like buying it online and just paying it. It's like going in and paying it and getting opinions from other people and everything like that. Yeah.
Hail, traveler. Are you here to help us? There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
What do the Age of Sigmar stuff look like anyway? Limited stock. Yeah, I can't remember why it shut down. It was like the perfect place because it was like, you know, you had a Games Workshop and literally opposite side of the road was the subway. It was great.
War is upon us. Down with Isengard.
Her voice just makes it sound like she's like down with Isengard, I swear.
Terrified of burning along with Grimslade, has disclosed a planned attack by the servants of Saruman.
1,000 curses upon the orcs.
Anyway, I should stop looking at Warhammer. Do all English people love Subway? I mean, I love Subway. I realize I need to change my order though. The guy that served me tonight knew my order, and that now means I have to change my order drastically. Just to confuse them. They've got too complacent. They think they know, and now I need to confuse them.
Crimes of the White Hand.
But like, no, actually, I'll have this. I mean, yeah, it does ultimately make it easier. But I have, it makes me just be like, you know, it's like I want to confuse them. Mwahaha.
How could we possibly survive this? How could we possibly
I remember having
this?
The Nacho sub. They have like a Nacho sub at the minute. It's like Nacho chicken. Nacho chicken Subway. I think we've shown these before on stream, right? This. Yeah, I must have, because I've literally zoomed in. But yeah. Making a very adult meal. Chicken nuggies. Chicky nuggies. I love chicken nuggets. The amount of people, though, at work that, like... So, there's... Chicken nuggets are on the kids menu. And, yeah, chicken nuggets are on the menu. The kids menu. But there's no, like, adult variation. And I've said for ages we should have an adult chicken nuggets. Like, just increase the number. Like, double it up from 5 chicken nuggets to 10. And... Because the amount of people that, like, I've had come up to me and be like, oh, is there an age limit for the kids menu? No, it's fine. Oh, can I get the kids chicken nuggets? I was like, yeah, sure. I'm not going to judge you. Get what you want to eat. The only thing I hated making is no longer on the menu, so, which was the salads. Because they were just stupidly over the top. I hated them so much. But oatmeal with Fireball. So, never had Fireball, though. I don't really think it's a thing here. I could be wrong. I mean, it probably is a thing. It's just less common. It's a cinnamon blended, fiery cinnamon blended with Canadian whiskey. Not really a cinnamon fan, to be fair. So probably wouldn't be on my list. We're gonna beat that 233k powers guy. Okay, in this Discord. Need some wild engineers. I mean, whatever you need to do to get through college, I guess. Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
The enemy must be punished for encroaching upon our lands.
Honestly, in terms of spirits and stuff, I tend to stick to vodka for the most part. It's my spirit of choice, personally.
War is upon us. Down with Isengard.
She seems so half-hearted into that. I don't know what it is about the way she says that line, but it's so half-hearted.
How could we possibly survive this?
My favorite at the minute is I have this really nice toffee vodka, and I like it because I went on their website, like recommended what was it? Recommended like combinations, right? And it literally was just like a shot of toffee vodka, a shot of regular vodka, and Coke. And I was like, I can get behind this. Yeah. Same one I ordered. It's also just very nice smell. Not gonna lie, might sound weird. Occasionally I just open it to smell it. It's just very nice. I've looked it up though, Ghost. The term spirit is in reference to alcohol. In reference to alcohol, stems from Middle Eastern alchemy. Apparently. These alchemists were more concerned with medical elixirs than with transmuting lead into gold. The vapor given off and collected during an alchemical process, as with distillation of alcohol, was called a spirit of the original material. I don't think it's too bad. No new inventions after 300 years. Damn. Really gotta do them like this. I actually have a like, it's this weird Coke bottle that specifically like made the flavor for whiskey to go with whiskey. It's really weird. I still haven't drunk it, but I remember. I think I find. Yeah, so I have this like Coca-Cola signature mixes, right? And this one is batch number 4. It is Woody, co-created by Alex Lawrence and who is a master mixologist. Apparently, it has patchouli, balsam copaiba, basil or basil, however you prefer to say it, vetiver, and yuzu. I've heard of some of those, but yeah. What was this one? Was it supposed to be for whiskey specifically? I remember it saying like specifically what it was for. Because basically what happened, it was supposed to be a present for a friend who really likes whiskey. Co-created by leading mixologists to mix with premium dark spirits, I guess. But yeah, I could have sworn maybe it said on like the branding when it was in the shops. I never got a chance to give it to him, which is kind of sad. But now I have it, so maybe I should go get myself some whiskey. I think I even have like a tiny bottle of whiskey. I had like this really tiny like cylinder, so like I think, I don't know, I don't really drink whiskey, but it was like a green cylinder, right? Green cylinder whiskey. So Glenfiddich, but it was like a tiny little bottle of it. It's probably just like some taste test thingy. But I have that somewhere. Let's just go have a whiskey. Let's go do it right now. Oh, I actually have to kill Dunlendings. Okay, cool. I shouldn't have jumped off. Let's kill some of these Dunlendings. I wonder how much easier this would be if we actually imbued our weapon and sort of did stuff from there. We can imbue it and then just get in legacy replacement scrolls. Clearly the best idea. So I've got 10 more enemies, 10 more Dunlendings, and I complete this deed. So I might just go kill 9 more Dunlendings, because that was our 10th. And then that'll get us up our virtue experience. Since I would like to be up to 50 Valor by the end of today, and then we can start going into, I don't know, determination or confidence. I think determination would probably be best. Then I could start getting up to, imagine we got to 200% at 100. 101. But yeah, it won't be long. Like 105 to 115 is Mordor. So we could get to Mordor relatively soon. I mean, technically we could go into Mordor today if we skipped ahead, I think. We would probably die, not gonna lie, but it's definitely a doable thing. Minas Tirith before Mordor? Nah, Minas Tirith doesn't exist. I don't know what you're about. Right, there we are. So 2,000 virtue experience, which gets us up to 49 Valor. Yeah, we want to get up to that. Because what was it? What do we... I think we looked it up, right? Valor jumped, like, pretty decently from 49 to 50. Like, yeah, so you go from 2,249 physical mastery to 3,149. So that's like a... It's like 1,000 increase almost. That is a lot of Slayer Deeds, though. How many is that? How many? 11? 11 Slayer Deeds? Now, you may look at that and think 11 Slayer Deeds, but then I look at that and I think 22,000 virtue experience. Also, I really need to make sure I get these two done. I mean, it looks like this may just be the order that you maybe go in then, potentially. So I'm hoping that we do that. I'll probably have to learn to do the Minas Tirith dailies as well. That's another thing. Probably sure that's in some way useful. I guess if we weren't, don't care about moats that much. Okay. I'm gonna plant some banners in the enemies, because that is what sane people do in this world, apparently. That certainly does not seem like a very over-the-top, very weird and kind of concerning thing for me to do as a character. Pretty much. Ooh, a potentially really good pocket item? I am willing to switch for that. Just for the more agility, more vitality. I do gain a lot of finesse. I do lose for crit, but I don't think it's a huge deal. Just getting the point across. I mean, it's getting the point across, and then there's that. But whatever works, eh? My bag's bugged. Prime bag at its prime. we gotta break some hostages out. We gotta stab some Uruks. Luckily, these guys are pretty
I am afraid
chill.
what is happening to these lands.
You know when you get that like horror music, and it like kind of goes sideways and it like slowly goes red. You know, that kind of cliche. We should find some scenes like with us just planting banners in enemies. Just show our demented character. Do you not know what I mean by that?
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
My next character is just gonna be a sociopath.
I am afraid what is happening
Already
to
is.
these lands.
Joking. I kind of wish there was a little bit more like conversation in some of the quests, rather than just like, "Hey, go do this thing, thanks." We could be like, "Hey, what's in it for us? What are you gonna give me?" Or maybe that becomes a bit too much like an Elder Scrolls or a Fallout type game at that point. Also, I like to point out that we just carry a pickaxe with us. Just saying. I mean, I guess universal toolkit, but you know. Okay. Let's get some more quests done. These guys are pretty chill to kill. And yeah, I just want to get a lot of experience. We're at 1 million experience away, or 1.1 million experience away from leveling up. Joe, not quite the same, but a very dumb story. I was once at work, right? I went to work to meet up with someone that was at work, like working that day, and I was like fixing up some stuff in my like, you know, laser tag thingy. I was like, you know, I'm gonna use the advantage to you know, squirt some of that. And we decided we were gonna go down to the pub that was down the road. And the pub has like security outside it and everything. And I had my bag on me. And I mean, rightfully so. It's, you know, it's his job. The security guard asked to see inside my bag. You know, can't be too careful. Probably the weirdest thing the guy's probably ever seen. Actually, maybe not. But because I've been working on the computer stuff down there, and also some of just the you know, general kind of work, I actually had a drill and a laptop in my bag when he opened it up. It was very confused. Kind of tried to explain it to him. He just kind of told me not to drill anybody. And that was kind of that. But it was a very weird circumstance. And I've never been there since. Too scared. No, I'm joking. I actually don't like this place very much. Personally. I did not. I actually didn't even stay that long. Ooh, we get a bow, but more importantly, do we get a weapon? I might go for that for the physical mastery, but the finesse? Oh no. Okay, maybe not. Less agility, less vitality. Okay, yeah, I'll keep what I got.
Grimbold has fallen into a deep gloom since the death of Prince Theodred. and deeper still.
It was one of those awkward times where the person I went with kind of like then saw.
As the last defender.
No, I remember it was a meeting. It was a work meeting actually, and we decided to go out afterwards. And people I was out with then met up like with their friends, or like saw one of their friends, and then just went off and had a conversation with them. I was just like, all right, well. And then me and another person left. I think we went next door. Because I prefer the next door bit. Come on. You know, if we went like a... I guess... What are we? What's our occupation? Adventurer? Maybe. We'd be a really good story, like, teller, apparently. We tell all these stories in vivid detail. Dun, 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 dun. Once again, scientifically proven that if you run around in circles, time speeds up. So this is actually the last quest before we are ready to finish. Which is fun. So we're not going to level up to 102 today, but that's fine. But I think a 3-hour stream is still pretty decent time. And then we got to go do this on Palpatine at some point. Got to do this all again. So well, that's another like 16-hour stream. Because if it's like 12-hour stream last time, then 3 hours here, it's 15 hours plus potential breaks. 16-hour stream. Or Ghost keeps going on about 15-hour streams. That'll be the perfect time. How's that make you feel, Ghost? If you're still here. That you predicted the time it would take us. What happened? It was Gandalf. Why couldn't he help more? You're a seer. I mean, yeah. 3 hours, 20 minutes we've been streaming. Well, 3 hours, 10 minutes we've been, like, playing. And it was about 12.5 hours last time. So, I guess it's actually more like 16, but... I guess minus breaks. Probably around 15 hours. Maybe quicker next time, because we actually know what we're doing and we don't do quests that we don't have to. I mean, technically I could do it even quicker. If I just wanted the, If I just wanted the skill points, I could skip a load of quests. But obviously I want to level up, so, you know. I do not foresee that, however. I am sorry to tell you. I mean, I am working... Well, I'm working tonight. And then I'm not working Thursday, so maybe. But I think we'll... I might not even stream tomorrow night.
I do not know if we will survive this.
I might just have a...
I do not know if we will survive this
chill night to sleep. And catch up with sleep. But we'll see. I mean, you were telling me not even to stream today, so... Just taking your suggestion, but delaying it by a day. But yeah, I think I'll probably get back from tomorrow. We might stream. I just think the next thing for Palpatine is going to be like a long thing if I play Palpatine. And at the moment, I don't really have any other characters to play unless I play Vogtra. Which might be a thing. Or I'd do Renaborn, maybe. unless we stream, I'm thinking Friday night, we might try and stream, right? We were talking about before. We could try and stream on Friday night. Us trying to edit down the Lord of the Rings stream, because that'll basically be an hour-long stream of the Lord of the Rings thing. We talked about if we get it down to like a 5-minute video of just very condensed information. That would be an interesting like challenge or idea, just to see if it's possible. We could do it on stream instead, because it's a bit different when it's my voice, like me talking and me talking on video, because it's two of me, whereas then it's me louder and then Cordovan quieter and then cut up as needed, you know.
We have need of,
and then I'll be able to see what's said in that.
Much to be done.
Okay, so we're gonna go over to Theoden King, right? And then that is us done for the evening. Is the idea. And then maybe we'll do some, I might get some Bjornings done for like next week. That could be an interesting one as well. Like if we could only do like a really small, like short stream, we could just do literally just 100 loot box unboxing.
The tides of war bring you once again to the King's shore,
could be an idea.
We must hope Saruman's armies do not breach
alright, Theoden, if I remember correctly, is in a really awkward spot. I could be wrong there. Isn't he like, yeah, up here? This is Helm's Deep. To Helm's Deep. Helm's Deep trait point. That's all we're after. Because I just get a trade point for doing this. It's just how that works. Oh, too bad it's absolute garbage. Hey, completed 2 Helm's Deep. Yeah, I may have said that, but from the whole conversation about trait points, I think it was fairly obvious that I had meant that I was going to be doing the Helm's Deep trait point. Do you really want me to go do all this? Because that's a lot of epic battles. It's false advertising. Well, I'm sorry. We're gonna go do Helm's Deep on our own. I'm probably even gonna do the, not even gonna do the proper Helm's Deep. I'll just do the skip epic battle thing. You're gonna play in Lindral. I'm gonna like. I want to by the end of this month be more powerful than Lindral on this character. By the end of this month, I want to be able to defeat Lindral in a spa. Because it's the first today, right? It's the first now. So that gives me 29 days. So technically, a level a day will get me to 130 by the end of the month. So that's something. I also gained an extra 20 Lottery points, which is nice. How many Lottery points am I on right now? That said. 2,190. So we started like, we gained like 170, 195-ish, I think, over like the last couple days. Which is pretty damn good. Yeah, so Valor is now maxed, which is nice. At least for the minute, obviously 75 being the max on that. And then, yeah. And that's just, yeah, like, obviously if I was going for Lottery points, it would be significantly more. But I'm just, like, playing, you know? and just doing side content and getting rep. A majority of that's reputation. Really. Like here, I just got Kindred with the Helmingus, which means I get 20 lottery points. And speaking of actually as well, I want to go have a look, not at my hunter trainer. I want to have a look at the reputation doodad. But yeah, I did realize something as well, Ghost. That you may be... I don't know how you'll be excited or not to hear this. From what I understand, from my brief looking at Romachant, you being a hunter means you actually have to do a little bit extra work than I do. So I'm not sure how you'll feel about that. That might be a nice upgrade. Though, what I can get now is probably significantly better, right? I can buy Emerald Shards for 150, or I can just buy them for marks. Ooh! I can get a prized Helmingus Steed. What does that look like? That's kind of fine. It's 300 and I have 666. So, it's not too terrible. Like, I could get behind that. I'm more interested in, first, jewelry. Jewelry's an idea. But not a huge problem. Finesse or evade, okay. But I'm interested in, I guess, armor? But these are single use, and I don't like that. But if I were to get Tarvelard to 130, you would just have to copy what I do. And we could do that instead, right? That's an idea. Is it not?
It is wise for wanderers to equip themselves well.
What is the Aeolingus horse? I think I prefer the Aeolingus horse, but I don't know. I want to get as many horses as I can, obviously. So I will go back through and probably try and find as many mounts as I can. The biggest mount, or the best mount I want to, like, go for, but it's going to take absolutely forever, is... And I think Ghost might want this as well. So maybe one day we can spend, a couple of days, like, me and Lindrel, going through Mordor and going for this steed. So I think you said you wanted this one, right? It would take a little while, but I'm sure we could make some progress towards it. Because I really want to get that. The longest thing is going to be the Slayer Deeds, but I have 7 hours of Slayer Accelerator that I can send you, and I have 12.5 hours, and hopefully soon 25 hours of Slayer Accelerator for my characters. So that should mean that I can, you know, do what I need to do there.
Do you have need of our assistance?
Ooh. 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 I might buy some of these. They're very expensive though. But I could see myself, like, you can buy them for marks. That's nice. So I can get, like, a better pocket item with more physical mastery, more agility, more vitality, more crit, more physical mastery, more health. And then if I were to buy, like, the 6th ring, you know, I can still get the 5% critical chance. And then I can still have the induction bow damage increase from the necklace. And whatever the other 5th thing is. Oh, I guess the earring. So it doesn't quite work. But, yeah, these are all pretty good. So maybe we'll look into getting some of these. Certainly the pocket item and the necklace seem doable. Obviously, earring is a no. Bracelet is potentially a yes, though. More agility, more vitality, crit. I do lose physical mastery, though. But I could switch that for the polished copper bracelet. Or I could just deal with what I have and then level up and get significantly better stuff than what's actually there.
I greet you, friend.
Let's be honest. Or I could also just go hunter stuff and get the level 100 stuff, which is even better. Right. Or I could not do that and I could just, again, go to 116 and go get a box. Or more than likely, I'll end up going to 120. And then, as I said, I'll be getting a full moats box of everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 different items. Also, I need to get one of these now. I'm going to go have a look at one of those real quick before we actually finish. Because I meant to finish. And then I didn't do that. I'm really bad at the whole finishing stream thing. You ever notice that? You ever know? It's kind of a problem. I think I should finish stream more often. Is Anorian that? Oh, actually, that's a really good point. If I look up Anorian, it's going to be level 100 stuff. I have a way of staying on. No, I don't think I do. To be fair, I am still a little bit tired, so I am going to actually go get some sleep. Like, legitimately actually get some sleep. I might cook some food for myself, though. Obviously, in-game, not in real life. Because then I can go Anorian. Can I check cosmetics? Sure. I thought you were going to load onto Lindral, though. You know? I thought that's what was happening. Oh, okay. Thoughts. You weren't here for this, right? You know we haven't got a cloak. What about a quiver? Not this quiver, but what about just a quiver? Yay or nay? I like this one. I do like this one because it's just kind of like chill. Then we make it black. It kind of blends in. I mean, it's 600 silver. Okay, we'll look through this and then maybe we'll look through quiver. What we'll do then, should we buy this quiver? Because it's 600 silver and I've got 76 gold. Alright. Then we can dye it black. And then if we find ourselves a better one, we have something we can continue on to get. Right? Like there's this fancy one. I don't like this, personally. It's a bit too square. I don't like it. Maybe that's just me. That one I also don't like. It's like a harp. It's kind of weird. I just don't like the shape. I think just the fine quiver is pretty fine. Oh, that's actually quite nice. I still don't like the shape, but the design's at least something. Oh, what about that? That's quite nice. And we can get a sparkler. We can run around with sparklers. That's 30 gold. The sparkler is 50 gold. We got this. That just hurts my eyes. There's this one, but in black, right? Is that black or is that just the design? Oh no, because I already have it in black, right? So there's that one, which I think you've already got, right? When I said this hurts my eyes, by the way, I just mean it's really bright. Not that it's bad looking necessarily. It's just very bright. Wintry Yule. Pack of the Yield. This should be our new quiver. We fire carrots now. Ooh, I like that one as well, actually. That's pretty nice. I wonder if that looks like black. Ooh. Pack of that. It's our new quiver. And then Wigfeld. I do like Wigfeld. Still. Wigfeld is just a really nice cloak, I think. Wait, you want this one? This one here? The Pack of the Yield, right? Wait, is it? Ooh, you can change the like strap almost. It's kind of nice. I think actually having that green or orange, having it rust colored, very fitting. Actually, is that just me? If you had that like green, it kind of fits with the vegetable kind of aesthetic. Or like an orange. What's the difference between orange and rust? I see. So you want this one. How badly do you want the Pack of the Yield? How badly? On a scale of 1 to 10. No, I'm just asking. Oh, 7? Like the 70 gold? Fine. I think like 3 days ago we had only three days ago or so we had like 26 gold. And now we have had 75. But yeah, I'll probably make some 7-star stew. For me, for some regen, and then we can get some like trail food for some Feast of the Anorian. You know, get those agility and stuff up. Now it's all gone, and then we just go make some more money. Right, well, at the very least, as we get ready to finish, we've got our fine quiver, and then our Pack of the Yield. We'll put the quiver on right now. Right, just see how that sort of fits in. I definitely think having it black will be nicer, personally. But at least it kind of works for the minute. Not for the second, I'm not really too fast. I'm interested, though, in one thing. Oh, it does! I don't know if you noticed this. So it changes the arrow tip, or the like, not the tip, but like the feather, right? So if I go red, I've got red tipped arrows. I get black arrows. I'm not too fussed about the Pack of the Yield, not gonna lie. So I will, I'll just trade it to you. What, Lindral? Lindral's the best to send it to, I assume? I mean, it's not like you're going to chuck it, so if I ever wanted it for some reason, I can easily get it. Right? It's not like you're going to put it in your wardrobe and then throw it away. You'll probably just put it in a vault somewhere. So. Yeah. Right. It is 3:30. 3.5 hours on the stream. I think we're going to finish off for now. I will go get myself some black dye, and then this quiver will look really nice, I think. And then we'll continue on. Probably the end of Tar Vallard's journey for the minute, at least on the stream. Maybe we'll play occasionally. I think the next little while is leveling up. I never realized there was a vault keep here. Leveling up and getting our virtues done. These are the 6 that I need to get done, I think. Because loyalty is better for the morale if we need it. And yeah, that's that. Right, it's gonna be it for now. Thank you for coming along. I'll see you. I think I'm not gonna stream tomorrow night, I said, but we'll see how I feel. It's up in the air. It depends how the day goes, or how I feel. Anyway, see you later. Bye bye.